individually get back to you following the workshop as well. So if you've got any questions in terms of today's topic, pop them in the chat box and we will get back to you in due course. So, all right, already, let's start by thinking about what matters when it comes to leading remote teams. And to summarize quite a lot of what we're going to be talking about today, there's really three key things that we need to focus on if we want to manage teams well, particularly remotely. And these are the following. Firstly, is to be a bit proactive around challenges and practical challenges that teams might face. Secondly, is being able to lead and build accountability in individuals. That requires trust. That requires trusting our team members. And in today's webinar, we'll be focusing on some key tips on how you can build trust with people. And finally, it's about technology and using technology to your advantage and using it well. Now, because this is a condensed version of the full workshop, which is normally about 2 hours, 3 hours or so, we can't go into the detail in all of them. We'll be mainly focusing on the first two and really getting the best bits from those. So around minimizing practical challenges and also leading with trust. That will, in a way, shape our agenda for the next hour or so, because there are 4 key things that we'll be working through. We're going to be looking at creating some solutions to these practical challenges. We'll also be then looking at accountability, and one key thing around accountability and building trust is the ability to have great conversations with people. So we're going to have a look at how we can elevate our conversations, particularly in a remote workforce. And finally, some action planning. So setting your mindset in terms of what you want to do in terms of your remote team management. So that's a bit of an agenda for today's session. Hopefully it will guide you in terms of what we'll be covering today. So let's kick off by looking at creating solutions. Now for this bit, I will need your help. If it's okay, I mentioned earlier to grab a piece of pen and paper, and I'd like you to reflect a little bit and think about some practical challenges that you've experienced in remote management, and just simply list them down, jot them down on a piece of paper. So just grab a piece of paper, think about some of the practical challenges, and just jot them down.